welcome. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How have you started your year? How have you started 2025? And on this brand new year, brand new things, brand new everything, we are also going to talk about a brand new topic that is about UFO and aliens. What are these things? And we are going to view certain research studies that have happened long time in the past on they mentioned about the what UFO and that's what we are going to look into. So are you ready for that important uh, topic to get it? If it's so, first let me hear from you on what you want to achieve in 2025. Those are the most important thing because once the year starts, you also need to set up some small goals that you want to achieve at the end of the year and the thing that you don't want to happen, like the negative thing that you will always prevent, always learn away from so that they should not happen to you. If things happen negatively, things do happen. It's up to you now to use your rational thinking to look into them and handle them rationally. That's the most important thing. So the first thing is first, know thyself. Once you know thyself, then you know the good for you that brings goodness inside you, and you also know the bad for you. Those brings it negative things, and you cut them out and only focus on the things that helps you grow spiritually, physically, and even emotionally. That is the point. So what are these UFOs? That is what we want going to focus on today. As a culture, I have wrote them here. So I'm going to read it for you guys, and we should pay attention on what UFO. This is the most important topic in the world about the UFO. What are the UFOs? And with the development right now of technology, that's why I say you really need to focus on it, knowing these things and integrate them properly and know the negative effect of once certain flying object have been seen going up to maybe other planet or whatsoever, or an indication of alien contact, or it might be the alien themselves producing the UFO. All those we really need to focus on them and know what are they. Once we know what they are, then we might be safe in doing some of other things, or we might stay away ourselves from certain technology that can harm us as a humanity living on Earth. Or we might wait for aliens to show us the technology, why they managed to develop UFOs, to develop the corrective frequencies on the same planet if they are with if those areas are with us. They are here on Earth. If they are here, how did they manage to do so? Those are the most important things we need to focus on. That's why I say always stay focused, always learn, integrate, let the internet be part of you. Once you do so, examine things rationally, you'll be able to know some of these things. So from here it says unidentified flying object, that is UFO, are airborne objects or optical phenomena that seem like airborne objects that an onlooker is unable to identify. You see, onlooker is able to identify. That is the one who is who has the UFO cannot identify, but the another one can identify it. That's why scientists were the one observing them flying to other planet. Might be they were going to other planet, but in so doing, they will taking it from you are the universe. So everything that exists from you is also uh, is everything that you are. You are the universe. You are the source of everything, straight from nothingness. So all those flying objects, if we have aliens here and they are creating those create corrective safety, that is corrective uh, frequencies right here on the planet, or they are creating those frequencies on other planets, then it means they own those the aliens themselves, they are not able to identify their own UFO they are creating, but another person is able to identify those UFOs. You see, another alien is able to identify the the other UFOs. So what they are doing is it means we are going to develop the technology like grow in bigger than what we see today. If they are on other planets, then it means aliens. We believe that aliens they might be in other planets somewhere somehow. So those aliens, it means they have grown much of this, and if they are once they have grown much of this, it means they are able to eliminate some of the technology we have developed right here on Earth and make technologies that are beyond this what we see on the planet. That is my point on UFOs and mm, aliens. First, you needed to know that you are the universe, you are everything that exists straight from Big Bang. And we might have alien right here on Earth, or they might be on other planet. So if they are doing so, and the scientists are able to identify objects flying that onlooker cannot be able to identify, it means they are the aliens that are creating you, correcting those frequencies together on technology. We might not know. They might be there creating those frequencies on the other planet or right here on Earth. It might happen. So it's a UFO first become a major subject of public interest after World War II, possibly sparked by development of rocket technology. So rocket technology, in America, they have developed rocket that they are able to observe everything that is happening on the planet Earth. And these people are also the one who might be able to identify flying objects. They are the ones who might be able to identify uh, flying object, that is it, to identify the UFOs themselves and know which areas are creating these UFOs and why and how. They might have some uh, explanation on this because of the technology, how they have grown and the material they have, the rocket themselves. Just think, they just look on the planet. It means anything that is flying to other planets, they are able to identify it. Anything that is on this planet, they are able to identify it. Any technology that have developed on this, or right here, any technology that is have developed on right here on the planet, they are able to identify. And anything that is happening on the technology we have, the internet whatsoever, they are also able to identify. That's why we say if the area if they are here or either they are on other planet, those that are on other planet or those that are here, they are able to create these frequencies, and some are able to identify. It might happen. I'm not sure. I don't have much evidence on this, but we always say we are the aliens living right here on Earth. You are an alien. All you need to look within, make unconscious conscious, and realize your true self that you are divine being of light. You are light. Everything that exists in you is light. There's nothing else except light itself. Some interpret the sightings of UFOs as evidence that extraterrestrial life exists and has visited Earth. The quantum report also found no evidence for the exist. The quantum report also found no evidence for the existence of extraterrestrials. These findings contribute to the decision to shatter Project Blue Book in 1969. Psychologists often attribute abduction stories to sleep paralysis, a commonly experienced sleep disorder whereby a person, while falling asleep or waking up, is conscious but unable to move their body. Now, this is now is about psychology, and it has nothing to do with aliens and UFOs. And it is talk about the sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is a disorder where you might be falling asleep while you are conscious without able to move any body of your body. Uh, not having remember sleep are in two ways. There is deep sleep and rapid eye movement and rapid eye movement. In rapid eye movement, it means you are asleep, but you are cautious of what is happening. So once you are in rapid, then you go into an rapid eye movement. That is the deep sleep now, where you might be lucidly dreaming. Yeah, that is what happened in an rapid eye movement. So all this and has nothing to do with it before, but just think of you as the universe. A lot of happens in the once we go to sleep. If you are on you there's people out there. They are here on the planet. Some human they are here on planet Earth, but they live life like they are on the planet Mars. Like you just think of our richest billionaire right here on Earth, Elon Musk. He is on Earth, but he have of discovered Mars. But if he is living life, forgetting everything that is happening on the planet, maybe because of what humanity are doing, he's not interested in them, and he have just created the utopia life of the utopia life in Mars. It might then internally as a divine being everyone he might have some difficulties in sleep. There might be some difficulties in communicating with other people, just like any other person on the planet. That is just an example. So always be within, be contented with it. Uh, make all the unconscious aspects cautious. Once you make all these unconscious aspects cautious, then you get the power self from your shadow. Once you get that power self from your shadow, then you are everything that exists and you live God to live a more fulfilling life. Yeah, that is that. Bye. See you on another stream. Enjoy your year. Me too. I'm going now to take my favorite food. I've already taken breakfast. Now I'm thinking of lunch. What I'm going to take, the type of liquor I should go and drink. Those are the things I'm going now to focus on. Bye. See you in another day. That is that I had for you today about aliens and the UFOs. So if you have some paralysis, they think of sleep paralysis. If the rapid eye movement is the only it's the only sleep type you have, like throughout the night, then it means and it persists for a week, then it means you are having this problem. You have had this disorder, sleep paralysis. But if you're having the left eye movement, it might mostly it happens when you are feeling the urge to sleep. So you just sleep for certain time, then you go into DP and rapid eye movement. In the rapid eye movement, you might even forget yourself, and your unconscious mind is the only thing that wakes, and its job is to help you believe, keep your noise open, and help you in, I can just say, breathing and sustain life, relax every muscle, and refresh your brain. And once you wake up and refresh your mind, and once you wake up, you become a completely new person and you start doing new things. While if you are always having a rapid eye movement, it means the unconscious processes are not at par. You are not consciously unconsciously. The unconscious are still popping out. Then it means you are going to sleep without getting the work done, without your mind getting the work done. That is to say, filtering the brain now filter every information that you have accumulated and feed only facts for you to help your mental health. That's how examining sleep paralysis come to be. And you might have difficulties if you're having sleep paralysis. If you are having sleep paralysis, always make sure you are taking more time to sleep, or even you should start sleeping during daytime so that you help your mind process every information, examine things logically, and be at peace with yourself. Not think of the problem you have. You should handle them via you should handle them via drinking, partying, whatsoever. No, you can with those type of behaviors, you cannot handle your wave within. You cannot handle your spiritual growth from within. Your spiritual growth is handled by behavior patterns, by condition your mind, knowing thyself, who you truly are. That's how you handle the problem that involves the spiritual path. So that is that. Remember, we have also speak of intuition. Sometimes you might be cautious while you are sleeping because there's kind of intuition. Remember what we say about intuition. If someone intuitively speaking to you, then you are cautiously and doing relativism, knowing and identifying who is doing that, and you share information. It might be you might be communicating, or you might be giving each other advice. So all those happens in your conscious mind. So if it's about intuition, you're also conscious, then it's different from sleep itself. That is that. Bye.